At Mastercard, we believe that doing well as a business goes hand in hand with doing good for society. We've implemented a purpose-driven business strategy to be a force for good in the world, while also finding the opportunities for sustainable long-term growth. We aim to include the over 1 billion people globally that are still financially excluded, and we do this because it's the right thing to do, and also because it's key to the future of our business. I think that is important to the leadership mindset for a new growth model. A business can't succeed in a failing world. We each need to mobilize our core competencies and bring them to bear on the world's greatest challenges, but ensure that it goes hand in hand with creating long-term commercially viable growth for our companies. As a global community, we've made tremendous strides eradicating poverty, by some estimates lifting 1 billion people out of extreme poverty over the last 3 decades. And yet we all know that we live in a world of dire inequality and exclusion. 800 million people go to bed hungry every day. 250 million kids can't go to school, and the list goes on. So we must admit that achieving the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals by 2030 remains a huge challenge. And that's really at the core of the question that we want to explore at the Xynteo Exchange. How do we bridge that gap? How do we bring together corporations like us, as well as investors, government agencies, development organizations, startups, in order to unlock the required investments, as well as the capacity for innovation, as well as the execution skills, to create transformative large-scale change?